12 years after the introduction of GSM in Nigeria and over 150 million subscribers, telecommunications operations will grapple with infrastructural challenges and systemic bottlenecks, thereby shortchanging consumers all the time. Subscribers constantly complain about poor quality of service, which range from dropped calls to bad network reception, unauthorized deductions of airtime, as you always say, and blatant exploitation. The regulatory body, NCC, imposed fines to the tune of 1.17 billion on GSM operators for poor quality of service from March to May 2012. But this has done little to improve the service of subscriber experience. Now, what succor can there be for subscribers, and what can NCC really do realistically to help us as subscribers? To help us with this discussion, we have the Senior Public Relations Officer from the Consumer Protection Council, that's CPC, Mr. Nicholas Usalo. Thank you very much, sir, for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, you know the issues we've been having. Well, let me first of all invite our callers. You can call us on 070-8066-8014 to be a part of the show, or you can tweet at us at YourViewTVC. We'd like to hear from you. Thank you so much again for coming. Now, you know the issues we have with consumers regarding the telecommunications. For the past 12 years, we've had GSM in the country, but yet till date, people still have issues with drop calls. These are things that when you go outside the country, you don't experience. What exactly is the issue? Why are we still having issues with our phone telecommunication companies as of today, after 12 years?
Well, first of all, I want to make you understand that there are challenges in every sector. Now, what the CPC does is that we handle consumer complaints.
Yes, okay.
So, first of all, when a consumer complains to us or a subscriber complains to us, that is when we now move in to now see how we can resolve the issue amicably. But it all starts with making a complaint to us.
Okay.
Yeah, so we cannot just wade into the matter.
Okay.
They have to make a complaint first. So for those who have actually come forward to complain to the CPC, we've actually gone a long way to seeing that those matters are resolved.
Now, I am aware that what CPC also does is to bridge the gap between subscribers and NCC. Is that correct?
Well, yes.
If that is so, now, shouldn't you do more for us as a subscriber? Because instead of waiting for us to come to you, there are complaints all the time. Can't you go out there to take surveys, ask questions, find out what's going on with the consumers? Because a lot of people, the Nigerian story factor, it's hard for us to actually come and look for CPC and start complaining. But shouldn't you do a bit more to get what the issues are so that you can then relate that to NCC for us?
Yeah, there have been meetings. We work with these agencies, okay, with these commissions, these bodies. So we have met, we have spoken on numerous occasions, and all these agencies, we know that they're working tirelessly with us to see that these consumer complaints are reduced to the barest minimum.
Please, how do we complain? Because I have plenty of complaints. Do I write a letter, or what will I do to complain to you?
Just walk into the office or what?
The telecommunications, I have a serious problem with them, and I mean, it's not helping us. Okay. So I don't know if you are doing anything about it, but is it only individual complaints that you're going to? I know I'm asking you many questions, but yes, I'm very pained.
Let us start with how do we even raise a complaint?
Okay, let's start with that.
Yeah, you can walk into any CPC office closest to you. In Lagos, we are at number 18 Ilupeju bypass. Ilupeju.
Number 18.
We'll get the information on that. But you see, I'm still not convinced. You're not convincing me, because I still feel as if everything is rhetoric. Everything that's been said right now is just same old rhetoric that we're hearing all this while.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not. It's not. We've had several cases that we have actually resolved. And those consumers could actually come forward to testify. There are many people on the streets of Lagos that are really happy with what we've done. We resolve cases on a weekly basis, a lot of them.
Okay, give us an example of one case as such.
I wouldn't want to mention.
You should mention, because we are here now to protect the consumer. We're not here to protect CPC. We're here to protect the consumer now. Because I'm sure if calls come in, you'll be hearing, they dropped my call, they charged me for nothing. I didn't do this. I'm going to even make my own complaints now to you after.
You see, the way the CPC works is that we're not this government organization that is really quick to wield the big stick. What we do is, while people complain, you find out they complain amongst themselves. So we usually encourage, that's one of the first things that we tell consumers or subscribers, people that come to our office. We ask them, have you complained to the people you have an issue with? You have to complain to them first. Because there have been issues where you complain to the people and they are actually willing to resolve it amongst themselves, and it doesn't get to us.
Okay, let me ask you another question. For those, in cases where, okay, there's a complaint that comes in and we find that the GSM operator really messed up, what are the sanctions you give to them? Or do you just write them or just appeal to them to resolve? Or, I mean, how do they get a soft landing? How exactly, what measures do you take to make sure that these are solved?
Madam, it's a policy issue. This is a policy issue, and I represent Justice Consumer Protection Council. So I cannot.
I don't feel like you're representing me right now. Sorry, it doesn't feel like I'm representing me.
No.
I have a call. I have a call. Omolade, I believe. I'm not sure I got that name right. Good morning, madam.
Good morning. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, ma.
You're looking beautiful this morning.
Thank you so much.
I want to just start from the first call, the first issue.
Okay.
And I want to say, Yakubu and Ade, have they ever traveled out of Nigeria to see a huge of Nigerians in other African countries, as poor as they are, and they accommodate us? But what's wrong with us in Nigeria? We keep having issues. That is number one. Number two, Nigeria, we say we are the largest Africa country. I will find it difficult to do business with our brothers. Go to Semi and find out what I'm talking about. That's number one. Come back to telecommunication. I pray God will deliver us in this nation.
Amen.
This is where justice does not prevail at all. That man sitting right there is just presenting them. What they ask him to say, that's what he will say. But I know God is the owner of Nigeria.
Amen.
He will put everybody accordingly.
Amen.
Let them continue to remove our money without telling us what it's meant for.
Okay.
No quality of services, nobody to complain to. We are on God's hand. Okay. God will take absolute control.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much.
I need to say something. Thank you. I need to say something very clearly, please.
Respond?
I don't want anybody attacking our guests. The truth is that he's here, but we are just explaining we're upset because we're consumers.
Correct.
But he is also the CPC, and his job is actually to take our complaints. So we are talking to him in a way that he understands our pain.
That's why I need to ask him this important question. Who do you represent the consumers? Who sets it up? Who sets up the consumer protection program? One, how do you get your salary? I mean, because that's how, is it federal government paying you? Is it Lagos State? Who sets it up? What is, so that we know where you stand exactly?
Yeah, we're the apex federal government agency in charge of protecting consumers' rights and interests.
So you are the federal government?
Yes, the federal government.
That's how you get your money. Okay.
Okay. All right. I know we're all consumers. I know there's pay. Let's go to Lady. Yes.
I wanted to say something. First of all, you say that the committee was set up, or commission was set up by the federal government to protect consumer protection rights and all that. You don't sound like you carry our burden in your heart. For you to say that until they come to your office to report, you know the issues we have with the telecommunications. You're supposed to act like district deputy, what do they call them? Public defenders.
Yes.
That's what I expect from a Consumer Protection Commission. Be public defenders. All this, come to our office, state your claim. It's just semantics as far as I'm concerned. You know the issues we have with our telecommunications offices and organizations. You should be proactive, not reactive to what.
All right, thank you. Let's move to like.
I have an issue.
One second.
With the telecoms,
one second, Mikey. Let's take top way. Yes.
The thing is, I run a little contrary to what Lady just said, and I'll state it this way: God will not save you if you don't come and meet Him.
Indeed,
they can't fight for who they don't know.
Yeah.
So if you make your complaints clear and you stand that this is what happened to me, then they can now fight for you. Now, to you directly, I've had some issues, and I know that there was bad services the past few days, and we're given 3 days. I was given 3 days extra to my subscription, my BlackBerry subscription.
I'm aware of that.
Huh? You're aware of that? Okay. Now, in cases
You're not aware of my own.
in cases where money gets deducted, like, you know, there's a pay use, there's a charge they give you for internet connection. In such cases that I can't specify the amount that was deducted and I didn't know about it. If I come and meet you, do I get refunded? Do I get paid compensation for time loss? Because it just give me 3 days.
So before you answer that question, let me take Ugo's call. Ugo, good morning.
Good morning. This is Afolabi-Brown.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Very well. Thank you, sir.
Please, concerning what the first caller has said now, that have you ever been to any country? When you travel to other countries, you can see.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Are you there? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because my uncle is using BlackBerry. He loaded at least 30,000. On that 3 days, they removed the whole thing. At the point that I go to see them, they were pleading to him, begging him that they will give him the money. After everything, they refunded 30,000. You cannot make up when you are in emergency. You have money, they will be telling you there is no money there. Everything's all in Nigeria. But when you travel out, you will see that everything is moving fine.
Okay.
So what kind of network? Because people at the top are making use of their own network, special, if they are giving their special line.
All right,
but
thank you.
We are suffering it.
All right, thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. All right.
I've not been able to say my problem. I've written, because I can't say the name, so I've written it for you to see the name of the network. So look at it. I did data plan. They took the money. They said it will last till the end of the month. 1 week later, it was gone. I called them. They said, maybe and I don't browse, so I only check my mail. I went there. I bought 4,000 naira credit. I made 1 call. The next day, they said, you don't have credit, eh? I ran there, 4,000. It's gone. They said, it's gone. Gone, okay. How can it be gone? They said, it's coming. It's your data plan. Switch off your this. Okay, switch it off. Oh yeah, put another one. They put another one. 3,000. Then I bought 2,000 naira credit.
Everything.
The next day I made a call. They say you don't have credit again. That is 10,000 in 1 week. I have refused to load the phone. The phone is there. I'll just be looking at the phone. So this would they've chopped my money like that. Okay. This is the name, so you can go and meet them.
All right. Okay.
Then
good.
Another one. That one was 600,000.
Wait, 1 second. You see, I don't want to bombard Mr. Nicholas. One second, because
it's okay. She's making complaints.
I'm making valid complaints.
I know you are.
I'm in pain.
I know.
She's
and
pain.
We are all rich.
Mikey, I know we are all feeling very pain. Even I have experienced it. We all have at some point or the other. And we don't want to bombard him because he doesn't work for the GSM companies. Now, what is most important for him to tell us is how do we go about channeling this complaint to the CPC? Could you tell us that? I mean, I know we know the office, but how do normal citizens? Yes, okay, but I have to take a call. Can you pause? I'm sorry, I'm not letting you talk.
No problem.
Wale, please. Good morning, Wale.
Good morning, madam.
Yes, sir.
Please, I hate, talking on air like this, but this young man, there's one issue in Nigeria. They keep saying they want young people to come on board, our problems, to solve our problems in Nigeria. How old is this man now that they cannot even solve our? They just sit down in the office and begin to make money for their purse. I don't want to say, I don't want to give complaints. All I've gone through on my phone. Sometimes they give you. They will tell you, do you glow especially? They tell you, do you know these are has and 2 legs? They can exist with this, you can do. They will tell automatically. Oh, there was a day I went to the office. I thought that if you don't remove this, if you don't remove it from my phone, they say it's automatic. And okay, I just removed the SIM immediately. I wanted to destroy it. They said, okay, I should wait. After I just left the office, they removed it. So how come you just said young people cannot solve our problem? That everybody said old people, they are just wasting our time.
All right. Thank you, Wale.
Are even worse.
Thank you, Wale. Thank you, Wale. Thank you, Wale. All right, I think enough bombardment. I mean, I really feel let
we have to come from morning till night. Stay with 1 hour with us so that we can, because we have serious problems. This other one, I removed the SIM card is in my wallet.
Okay, no. I have to give Mr. Nicholas an opportunity to say 1 or 2 things because we've all been bombarded for the past 5-10 minutes. Mr. Nicholas, please, I do apologize for the...
No, it's okay.
All right, so let's go ahead.
It's his job now.
Sir, please go ahead.
protection.
Obviously, telecoms is a major issue for us. It's a major issue for every Nigerian, and that's why it hurts a lot of people. But let me let you get a chance to
we understand that. We understand that, and like I said earlier, yes, the council is working with other agencies of government, yes, other stakeholders, because there are other stakeholders involved. Exactly. Okay, so we meet periodically, occasionally, to discuss these issues. I know that even the Lagos office here, I know that we've even paid visits to a number of these telecoms offices, to discuss with them. So the commission is, the council is actually doing something about this. But we still like to tell subscribers or consumers, yes, anyone who is affected, yes, by these, that you make a complaint to our office. You state everything that happened. Yes. And then with that, we now reach out to these companies involved.
Can I ask a question in addition to that? You know, to make it easier for people to complain, because remember when they wanted Nigerians to, when Lagos State wanted us to pay our tax, they did a promo. Then they wanted us to vote. You know, people, there's a promo going on TV, there's a campaign, there's awareness going on, sensitization, telling everybody how to go about doing this. Is CPC working on anything, at least to promote, to let Nigerians know how easy, or break it down, or do make it an email, send an email to us, or make a phone call, send a text to this number, we can come and help you. You know, something that makes it easier, instead of us waiting for us to come to the office. Is there an easier way for us to?
Because I'm sure.
Yeah, well, we're embarking on a lot of enlightenment campaigns, yes, to create the awareness of the council, especially in Lagos. Yes. So through that, a number of people have gone to know about us. Yes. And then people could also log on to our website and also drop their complaints there. Yes, that's
all right. I need to.
I will log on to your website, but all I'm just saying is that if I come to your office now, I might meet all kinds of bureaucracy, maybe crowd.
No.
I will say, and I have a busy day.
No,
I'm not going to wait here and be doing this.
No,
there should be an easier way.
No, madam.
Okay, no. Okay. See, you know that there's a problem with telecommunication.
I think I have a call.
Look into it.
I have a call. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. That's our last call. To take some
my name is Shayo.
Hi, Shayo.
I just want to ask the young man sitting beside you.
Yes.
That looking at where he's coming from, protecting the right of the consumer. But I'm asking him right from here now, who is protecting who? Because if you look at what is happening to every individual that use the GSM in this country as of today, let's even take Lagos maybe in particular. You understand? Everybody is being affected, and everybody have to match it at their office.
Yes.
How many problems are they going to solve?
All right. Thank you, Shaya. I have to move on. Tweets very quickly. 5 seconds.
Okay. Jules says, Auntie Annie, welcome to my world. It has happened to me many times, and I'm now used to it.
Yes.
Then someone else says, what this man is trying to say is complaints can be resolved by the network provider when you call them.
Okay.
Also.
Let's take one more.
Well, that's all on it. Right. But I wanted to just say something. Unsolicited text messages. We get so many. We're bombarded with unsolicited text messages. How do we solve that?
We can't solve that. This company, I have 10 seconds. They send me text message and then they charge me. I don't ask them for text message. They send me text message. They charge me. They said, that is why my 3,000 went because of the text message. They didn't ask me for text message.
Okay. All right. Lady, last comment on it. I have to go.
All I need to say is that you should work for us and not wait for us to come and say it's a general problem.
All right, Lady,
you know the problem. Face it. We don't need to come and complain. Everybody is complaining.
All right, sir.
Telecom, go and meet all of them and protect us, please.
Wow,
thank you. That's why the CPC is here.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, sir, for coming. And hopefully, obviously, we're going to continue this conversation after the show.
Yes, so.
Thank you for watching.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch us at 11 p.m. tonight. Keep the day with us tomorrow. We had a fantastic show today. Also, domestic violence is illegal in Lagos State. There are laws against domestic violence. Please take advantage of it. You can go and complain to the Ministry of Women Affairs in Alausa. God bless you. See you tomorrow.